Welcome back. I'm running around shirtless in the tropical sun. So there's something really cool going on today. And I wanted to show you guys because it's something I've talked about quite a bit. And it's not just me running around without a shirt on. You hear the sound of digging? Guess what's being dug? No, go ahead, guess. I'll roll the intro credits thing so you have time to guess. So, what are you digging a hole for?
Coffee.
This right here is a coffee tree. We have the coffee hedge. Thanks to all you intrepid superchatters. I went out and I bought 10 coffee trees so far. Now you can see these are actually way too tall and root bound, but I think they're gonna be fine. The rainy season is officially here, and we're getting some of these overcast days and we're getting more rain, so I think it's safe to put them in. The thing is they were growing up in the mountains, and they were grown into the ground for too long, and now they need to be transplanted. So they're really gonna suffer, but we'll just carry them water if it's not raining. And just getting pulled out of the ground, you could see where they were in the nursery. They were growing down into the ground. But this is going to be a row of 10 right here. This is the start. I didn't want to do a whole ton at once or buy a bunch of trees. I still have a bunch of fruit trees I haven't planted. So they will go right down to the end there where my planters are working. And I'll put them up at least to the ditch, and then maybe later we'll continue past it. This area right here is going to be some vegetable gardens. I was just clearing it down today. Look at all that biomass on the ground. Looks good, huh? So this is the beginning of the coffee hedge. So how old were you guys when you started planting trees?
5? I don't know, like 4 or 5, yeah.
Think of how many trees you guys have planted in your lives. Probably more than most people.
Hundreds. Hundreds of trees.
So every 5 feet we have a coffee. And you can see this. See the difference? This coffee right here, this doesn't look like your regular coffee, does it? That's because this is Coffea liberica. And then down here, this is the first one we put in. This is Coffea arabica. So this is your common coffee, which is more of a high mountain coffee, which is why I planted it underneath here. We're only at about 250 feet, maybe 300 feet elevation, so it's not ideal. These guys right here, liberica, is more of a lowland coffee. It's often used as a rootstock because it's very vigorous, but it makes a very large bean. And it is it's actually an excellent coffee. Tastes great. I'm sure there's some Kona coffee people that'll be like, no, you can't use that liberica coffee. But hey, I made it before. You guys may have seen my videos on it. Rachel and I made it. It was delicious, very enjoyable, and it's got lots of caffeine in it, which is the most important part. So I'm gonna put in these first 10, continue down, and then I'll probably put another row and maybe a third row here. So we'll have kind of a coffee orchard along the bottom, which should produce lots of coffee. So now, look at this. There is a row of coffee trees. A coffee hedge. I mean, it doesn't get any cooler than that. I was telling a friend of mine the other day, you know, why would you plant, say, a privet hedge, you know, boxwood or something like that, when you could plant an edible hedge? Why would you do that? You don't want to do that. That's my neighbor's Coca-Cola house right there. Some of you guys have seen that before. So, you know, why not have a hedge that does something for you? And now, I know that these coffee trees are way too tall. Oh, the kids. Those kids, oh, man, it's hard to get good help. Of course, I don't pay them anything. So, you know, These are too tall. But what I'm doing here, I'm transplanting them. They're gonna get soaked in, watered every time I'm over here, unless it's raining. When they get established, I am going to prune them all low, so they branch out, grow more branches, because they should not be these tall, ridiculous verticals. This is totally wrong, but we'll fix that. I've got to pick up these plastic bags too. Maybe I'll send the kids down here again. But there we go, the coffee hedge. Now, if you haven't seen it, I wrote a book on how to grow your own caffeine, a short booklet. It's actually over 10,000, like 12,000 words or something like that, but it is on coffee, tea, and the black drink, and I actually interviewed a Kona coffee farmer in Hawaii. So I will put a link to that book in the description. It's $2 on Amazon, actually $1.99. And so I make a little bit of money every time that sells, and you learn how to grow your own caffeine. So, you know, go check it out. But that will be my coffee hedge, and I will give you updates in the future. I am psyched. Been wanting to do this for a long time. Now I just need to plant a bunch more. Catch you guys next time. And until then, may your thumbs always be green. Hey, if you guys enjoy what I'm doing, I'm going to do a pitch here. If you enjoy what I'm doing, won't you like and subscribe and share my videos on all the social media platforms I'm not on because I think they're of the devil? Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. And, you know, give me a thumbs up, which I guess is the same thing as liking. Catch you guys next time. Thank you very much.